I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to Call Me Old Fashioned, where we talk everything bourbon, whiskey, and of course, old fashions. Today, we're going to be talking about Eagle Rare, where I found out all the details behind that. We're just going to hang out, chill, and then after that, we're going to go over some giveaway stuff. So buckle up, pour yourself a drink, and let's get to chatting. So, again, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, we got to pull this. First time, first time. Let's see. There we go. That's all going. I was having some technical difficulties beforehand. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive in real quick to this Eagle Rare story. Bro, so if you guys aren't already, I think the best way to start bourbon hunting is to join like a Facebook group in like your area. Like for me, I'm in Jacksonville, so I joined a Jacksonville one. What's funny is like I've been in a few, but I was never in like a local one. And I joined one last night when the kid needed to be changed. So I was just hanging around. And I found a Jacksonville one. And I joined it last night like 3:30 in the morning. And then again, when I checked it about 10 o'clock this morning, that's when I saw the post about the Eagle Rare. And I was like, okay, let me run and go see if I can get this. Because who doesn't love getting bottles for MSRP? And I think I kind of found a way to find MSRP bottles. Instead of just paying secondary, or like what your best odds are going to be for that. Let me say what's up to the chat real quick. Bourbon Daddy says, let's go, baby. Eric says, let's go. Cheers all. What's going on, Eric? He's also, what you sipping on? Bourbon Daddy always pops in and out. So who knows? He'll probably be back for the giveaway. Tuxedo Cat says, sup. Yeah, Tuxedo's can't miss it at this point. If he does, we send out a search party, so. But yeah, to kind of dive in. So like, if you go to like a mom and pop's, like liquor store, right? Or somewhere where they're like heavily active and stuff, most of the time you're going to find bottles at least slightly marked up. Or if there's no point system at all, most of the time it's secondary or twice as much as secondary. But I see a lot of times with like Winn-Dixie, Publix, Walmart's, corporate ass places, they don't care about marking up secondary because they're just there to get money anyway, right? But they just don't get as many bottles. But when they do, they just put it on the shelf and say, hey, buy it. And they sell it for MSRP, which is, a good way to get a decent priced bottle rather than paying secondary. Now, you pay secondary when you can't find something. But again, going back to like those Facebook groups, if you can, stay pretty active in them and, kind of pay attention to them, a lot of people are posting when there's drops, because I've been blown up today between, people in South Florida, people in Savannah, Georgia, Charleston, South Carolina, obviously Jacksonville, St. Augustine, all these places got, some kind of an allocated drop, not like, truckloads or anything like that, but they all got divvied out, Eagle Rare, Blanton's, E.H. Taylor. The one thing I didn't hear or see about was Stag. I don't know what's going on with that one, but yeah, so like things like that is ways you can try and get yourself a bottle for MSRP. So, but that's just my thoughts. What do I know? I just like to drink bourbon and whiskey on the internet. Let's see. Drinking on Makers Limited. Okay. Hey, Call Me Old Fashioned. Just wanted to ask how you're doing. Heard Tampa was getting hammered by thunderstorms. Don't know how close you were to Tampa, but just making sure you're good. No. Oh, I thought you were calling me out. Bro, I just had one of those strawberry daiquiris on our little walk. With the wife, I won't get bourbon. I'll get some fruity drink. Or we were walking around, I had a carrier on. Bro, I'm just drinking a strawberry daiquiri, doing laps around the pond. It's kind of fun. So, yeah, the thunderstorms. Bro, as soon as I picked this one up, I was driving. I was like, man, this rain's getting pretty heavy. and I was in the wife's car, and I stopped, and it's just hailing, just slamming the car. So I had to pull underneath the tree real quick. But other than that, it's been solid. I don't get worried about thunderstorms. I'm obviously from Florida, so like hurricanes are fun to us, you know. Um, did I just get one bottle? I don't know. Maybe you have to stay on the channel and see what else we do on Friday or next Friday. You know what I mean? I didn't get a bunch though. Don't let me like try to lie to you or nothing like that. I don't flood the bottle. I was on a pretty tight budget as it is. I almost didn't go today. I saw the post and I was like, I'll just get it next time. And I was like, they may not be a next time for MSRP, so let me just run to this. But yeah, I may have picked up a few. But I got to space it out, you know. Buying bottles for content in general is expensive. So I want to make sure that I space everything out, you know. We're doing 2 videos on the Eagle Rare just because I've been pretty stoked to finally get one. But yeah, let me know what you guys are drinking on. Are you going to crack an Eagle Rare so we can drink it together, or are we doing something different tonight? A Eagle Rare might not be a Wednesday kind of thing, but I'm not waiting, you know. Tater Dom in the chat, what's going on, buddy? Why does that say locked? What does that mean? Let me test this real quick. Okay. I don't know, that's weird. Let me see. You guys are in the chat, so I can't imagine like the stream is locked, but yeah, I don't know. That's weird. It looks like the I'm not gonna pay no mind to it. But yeah. So just anybody that's in the chat, just make sure you kind of stay tuned for the giveaway rules. I'm gonna make it easy and difficult all at the same time to make everybody happy and piss everybody off at the same time. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Eagle Rare to me is in any bro, why is this skipping around? Any time of the week pour. Hey, obviously you guys know I've wanted to try it. I'm not willing to pay $120 for a bottle. And that's typically what I see it around 100, 120. I've seen it for like 95 before. But most of the time when I find them, they're at these, what do you want to call them? Like whiskey museums, you know what I mean? Where they just buy everything and just mark it up like crazy so they just can say they have it. Only today is when I kind of really just started focusing on like the Winn-Dixies and the Publixes and things like that, because as soon as I realized about the drop, I was like, they're going to put it out. You know what I mean? And the other liquor store that I always go to, they posted they got a drop, but they were fairly secretive about it. They were making posts saying, hey, check your points, see how much you got, you know, and I wasn't about to play the point system with that today. I can do that any day of the week. You know what I mean? So the chat is moving, fellers. Either that or my computer's acting weird again. Here's a trick to get more at once. It's called the 45. Tater John just cracked Overholt Rye just to join, fellas. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Tater Dom says, is there a giveaway today? Call me Hold Fashion merch. Banana hammocks? Bro, why you gotta ruin the surprise? Yeah, we're giving away thongs. No, there's a... So I said I was going to announce the rules because I still had to figure all that stuff out. It's not as easy as it sounds to put that together. And I was trying to make it a little bit different rather than just selecting comments. And I did to an extent. But obviously I want everybody in the chat so far is the people that are always in here. So I want at least some of you guys to be having a decent chance, not just the randos that are going to come in just for the giveaway. You know, and rightfully so. If I post it, they should be able to do that. But we'll go over that in here in a minute. I want to go ahead and try this. I want 2 banana hammocks. No, I'm working on some stuff, but I've also been working on trying to get some affiliates with like the Dad Gang stuff like that. So I did merch before for my old YouTube channel. Bro, it was a pain in the ass. I had so many issues with it that I could go for days on the issues with that stuff. I mean, it's definitely overhyped. Like, it's good, but like, I'm gonna compare this to like, I probably told this story before. When I went to Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen, I was so excited to go. You know what I mean? And you have Gordon Ramsay's name there, so you're thinking, hey, this food's about to literally blow my mind. I'm gonna be in a coma of just like what the fuck just happened when you eat it, right? And then you go in and you spend an arm and a leg, and the food is good, right? And it's probably better than what you've had most of the time. But at the end of the day, it's not. It doesn't blow my socks off. This is very good. It's sweet, a tad of oak in there, which I like. It's definitely up my alley as far as bourbon goes. But I'm really glad I didn't spend $120 on it. So MSRP, solid price. That's exactly what it should be for. Everybody that's doing the secondary crap on this is nuts. The one thing that sucks, I wasn't like planning to do like a full review on this today, because I just ate pizza, bro. Burnt the top of my mouth. Just deep fried it, bro. I couldn't wait. I was starving. The strawberry daiquiri had me in, So I bit into that pizza and just instantly the top of my mouth is just brutalized. It's good. I'm not gonna talk smack about it. I like this. I like this probably just as much as the Blantons. I think they're right neck and neck. So if that kind of gives you guys anything. I'm surprised how much ethanol I get on the nose. That's kind of the one thing that's a little bit shocking for me. Like there's a lot. Again, it's very good. So nothing wrong with that. I'm confused. I'm trying to see, like, did I put a weird setting on this thing? Give me 1 second. I'm going to check this setting real quick. Public. Da-da-da. Yeah, no, I'm just crazy. That's what it looks like. Oh, chat moved fast. Let's see. Eric says, call me old-fashioned. Do a blind with Weller Special Reserve, blends, and Eagle Rare, and notice the nose and how they smell similar. Okay, well, we can do that Friday. Friday, I'll do a. Is the wife gonna be here Friday? Yeah, no, we'll do it Friday. I've been pushing off the makers just because honestly, I bought it and I haven't even. It's just sitting in the corner of the room. I'd love to say that I've done a bunch of research on it and I'm educated enough on that pack to tell you about it. I'm not though. So I keep pushing it off, and then I found this, so it gave me an excuse to keep pushing it off. So but yeah, no, that sounds like a good plan for a Friday, bro. Dabble in some allocated, end it with some. So let me tell you this: I've been rewatching that show, The Ranch, right, with Ashton Kutcher. This is like too TMI, but bro, that show, all they do is drink whiskey. So I like when I'm up watching the kid and I'm watching the show, I'm like, you know what? Let me get a little pour just so I could drink with them. You know what I mean? I broke into that Emerald Giant the other night, just sitting there. I was watching the show just. I had a few too many watching. It kind of snuck up on me. I wasn't dying, but it was a good time. Bro, that chat is going nuts. I think my computer is acting a little funny today. You're hammered at the distillery? What did I miss? Oh, Eric went to the distilleries for Jim Beam. Gotcha. My bad. Eric says, I don't mind if you want to push it off into the mail and send that makers to me. Hey, you never know. If I never get to it, there's 3 bottles there. If I don't like it, I'll send it to you, like I said, but I have a feeling I'm gonna like it. But there's 3 bottles. I gotta do the research on them because I don't know anything about those. So I don't want to sound like an idiot when I talk about them. All right, let's dive into this little giveaway announcement so you know what to do, especially because you guys are the ones that are mainly in the chat anyway. So anybody else is just going to be rewatching it and they'll be late to the game. Again, most of you guys are probably already covered anyway, but yeah, let's dive into the rules, stuff like that. And what does he say? He said, hey, this is going to sound weird, but does the bottom of your Eagle Rare bottle have a large indent in the circle, or does it have a very small indent that doesn't go up far? I have both. I want to see what you have. Bro, I was just looking at that. Were you noticing? It's like a very small little indent underneath, and it's like, here, let me just flip this to you. See what I mean? It's like a little butt crack, little baby butt crack. Can't see it that way. There you go. See? But yeah, so the next thing, we'll go over the giveaway rules, conditions, all that jazz, and that way you guys can see what to do here. So obviously, giveaway we're gonna do not because of the Eagle Rare. I don't know like what to give away exactly, just because like everybody's area is different. You know what I mean? Like I obviously don't have Eagle Rare in my area, but some people may have shit ton of it. Some people may have shit ton of EH Taylor, but no Eagle Rare. You know what I mean? So obviously the original is either EH Taylor Small Batch or Weller Antique 107. I'll let you guys choose. I don't really care. If somebody really wants Eagle Rare as well, we can swap that out. I don't really care. You guys pick. Oh crap, moving it. My bad. Let me move that back. There we go. All right, first thing you have to do is comment on any video. Now, the reason for that you'd want to technically go back and comment on every single video that I posted, not the shorts, the long form videos, is that way each time you comment on another, not each comment on a video, but each video, their comments is going to give you an extra like chance for an entry is basically what it is. Because I'm going to be picking 4 videos, picking one comment from each video to kind of go into this little head-to-head duck race. That way, like, it's not just, hey, I picked this one comment, they win. Because that's cool, right? But duck race is better. So I'm going to pick 4 random videos that I choose that day. It may be my first video. It may be the newest video. It may be this video. You never know. So all the comments basically are going to go towards that. Obviously, you'll have to be subscribed. If you're not subscribed, why the hell would you enter the giveaway anyway? But that's just me. And the last one is going to be attend the live. I'm not hunting anybody down to give this stuff away because I also don't want somebody faking it, like faking somebody's account. So you'd have to be in the chat live May 24th, 9 p.m. We'll do the giveaway. And then that way, whoever is the winner, obviously they'll be able to see it win. They can either give me their email or they can email me right then, and then I can make sure it's them because I'd want them to confirm that it's them. And obviously, the most important, you have to be 21 or older. Don't try to fake it, anything like that. I'm going to ship it from a third party where they're going to have UPS, make you sign for it, show your ID, all that jazz, because y'all ain't getting me arrested for nothing. So, again, if you guys hear the baby cry, I'm so sorry. The wife's changing them. So, any questions on that? Text you a kit. What, bro? He says, if I win, I'll take a handy. Me too, bro. Me too. Jeez, bro, you went in $450 in Booker's. Tater's Tom's like, quick, everybody comment penises on the videos. I should have said like the comment that's like is complimenting me or my beard the best. You know, that could win, but I didn't because that's too hard to pick out. I mean, I prefer you not to comment the dicks, but I mean, it is what it is, really. No comment's a bad comment, I guess. You know what I mean? It's all advertising. But yeah, no. That way, because I'm gonna be able to pick 4 different videos, grab a comment from each one, and hypothetically, let's say it's you guys, right? Let's say Kat gets one, Tater Don gets one, Eric gets one, and let's say I get one, right? Just hypothetically. Then those 4 are going to go into a duck race. Winner of that's who wins. So drags it out a little bit. I also think, bro, the duck races, when we used to do them on my buddy's channel, bro, they were electric. You know what I mean? And we'll make it a good long one too, so we can watch them battle it out. But yeah, it'll just be one duck race, not best 2 out of 3 or nothing like that. So, but yeah, so that's how you enter. That's what you got to do. And then yeah, that's pretty much everything on the giveaway. If you need questions answered or want to rewatch it, feel free to rewatch this later on. So if anybody's just tuning in, you can always rewatch the live streams later on, but they're a lot more funner to watch in person, so you guys can interact with the chat. We can make fun of Tuxedo Cat's alcohol pad addiction, so it's a good time. Eric says, I would like to excuse myself from the giveaway. I have reasonable access to these bottles, and I want to give someone that can't get them a better chance. Hey, who said you're going to win? You don't know. You can always just defer it, right, till you need it. Tuxedo said, is there where me and Eric defer? LO, I'd be like, give me it all. I mean, if you win, you can always defer it. Maybe you can give it to somebody else in the chat during the live. I mean, that's up to you guys. I'm not going to pressure you into none of that stuff. Either that, or if you guys win, we can always do a giveaway a different day. Or if you guys win, I can always do like merch or something like that, because it is coming. It should be there by that live stream. Tuxedo Cat says, I'm 4 days sober from alcohol pads. Y'all still dogging me. We congratulate you on your 4th day. But that's only because we did a live stream midweek and not on Friday, or you would say you're having a couple pads. Oh fuck, I spilled it. There we go. I turned the air down before I came in here. Bro, I'm starting to cook. Well, it says, why is it every time I come in here, we're discussing alcohol pads? We're trying to fix his addiction, you know? So we're just cleaning up the... I bet you other people think the same thing. They just swipe in and we're like, all right, state your name. Alcohol Pads Anonymous, exactly. Liz, you missed the giveaway information, so you'll either have to rewatch it or I guess you're out. Why does that have a little lock symbol? Bro, that's driving me nuts. A little tenure. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. My whole side over here is going nuts. Let's see. I don't know, but I feel like EH should be in on the ground floor already, unless Call Me Old Fashioned is really strict about fairness. I'm confused. I think she's in on the ground floor. Unless I don't know what you mean. I'm here for you, Tuxedo. I'm a winner though. Crazy. Craziness. APA sponsor, bro. Now, everybody kind of gets pissy when I talk about old fashions for some reason, especially when I'm talking about like what I want to put in my old fashions. Does anybody ever put Eagle Rare in an old fashioned? Is that allowed? Is that on the approved list of everybody? This bottle gets fingerprints like crazy though, I'll tell you that. I gotta be like super delayed. Let me check this real quick. Oh, gotta turn down the lights, boys. Gotta turn down the... There we go. What did you just say? Tuxedo Cat says yes. Also, heart attack coming in 3, 2. I mix Eagle Rare with water. What, bro? Why would you mix anything with water? That don't even make sense. Tuxedo Cat, stay away from the light, bro. Facts. Tater Dom says, call me old fashioned. If it's not too late, maybe add a reminder for people to hit the like button too, please. Yeah, no. Shout out Tater Dom. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. Share it if you will. I mean, to each his own. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. But yeah, the bigger thing is make sure you go comment on all the other videos so you have a chance to enter into the giveaway. Unless you don't want to win, then go back and delete your comments. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. If I was mailing them at the same time, I would just mail merch with it, but I'll get that going. Don't worry. Well, it's frozen water if that makes it any better. Bro, you making bourbon slushies? I was just telling the wife the other day, I saw this video. I can't remember who made it, but basically they took like Arnold Palmer, like canned whatever, and they basically put it in ice cubes, froze it, poured bourbon, and then blended in the frozen ice cubes to make like a bourbon slushy with like lemonade tea. It looked so refreshing. I'm definitely gonna try that, but I gotta go get tea, you know? No, I mean ice, LOL. So water, but it's a little frozen in like a shape or so, and then you pour it over top. I get it. No, I've been there a few times. Eric says, it's your bottle of Eagle Rare, make an old fashioned. Yeah, no, I mean, maybe not today, but where I made a video. What did I make? I think I made a Weller old fashioned. People are getting mad that I used Woodford's Double Oak in an old fashioned. So if that gives you anything, well, people are weird. They say that's just for sipping, and I'm like, that is my favorite for an old fashioned. So I could care less. Honestly, I don't. If I want to make an old fashioned, I'm going to, and I probably will. It's not like super high proof though, so like that's where it may be a waste, but it's definitely very sweet, very fruit forward. So it's it probably would be really good. Does anybody know, is there any of the Buffalo Trace lineup that has like a chocolatey mocha note in it? You know what I mean? Kind of like that Woodford's Double Oak. That's what I like. Give me a little bit of that. What is on here? Yeah, 90 proof. Ice, baby. Wow. I mean, you can put bourbon over ice. I don't see anything wrong with that. Unless you're like trying to figure out every little flavor in your drink. feel free to throw ice in it. Ice makes it super tough for you to pull out every little note because your taste buds are going to pick up the cold first. So, I mean, that's the only downside of putting over ice. That and watering it down if you don't drink it fast enough. So, before I even started this channel, I did not like drinking things hot. You know what I mean? Like, I would never just sit here and drink it like this. I always put it over ice. And then I started trying to like get the notes out of it, realized like the ice was hurting me. So then I dialed it back on the ice. And now I like it this way. Most of the time I usually prefer it. Yeah, who cares what people think? If it makes you happy, then do it. Obviously. That is the goal. It's my alcohol. I'll do whatever I want with it. If I want to pour it down the drain, I'll pour it down the drain. I'm not going to do that. But if I wanted to. Okay. Just going to give you my thoughts on the pours so far. It's growing on me. First one wasn't like, it's still not blow your socks off. You know what I mean? Like paying 40 for it. I mean, 40 to 50 would be like that perfect range for Eagle Rare. I would pick that up every time over a lot of things. 70 bucks, 90 bucks, 100 bucks. I'm not paying that. You know what I mean? I don't, it's good. I just don't think it's worth it. I think it's more of a, like if you're paying those kind of prices, it's more of like to say, hey, look, I have this bottle rather than like, is it better? Because this, I prefer pretty much any of the Redwood Empires over that. I probably would take a lot of the benchmarks. Maybe not the benchmarks. The benchmarks are probably like right with it, but if that says anything, the price difference there is 50 bucks. Mr. Lopez, he says, hey, ladies, what's up? And gents, I guess. What's going on, buddy? We're just chilling, having a little drinky drink, a little egg, Eagle Rare. I can only imagine. The fourth musketeer, right? About time he shows up. We've been waiting on you. I wish I would have brought ice in here. You know what I want to do? Just for the heck of it, let's pull the Weller. Let's pull the Weller down. It's not the blind, but I just want right off the back of my taste buds. So I can like know what it is, see if that changes it, because Prida will do just a straight up blind. Bro, that hit me weird. Bro, they're fucking damn near identical. The Weller has more ethanol on it. That motherfucker burned a little bit on my tongue. That pizza thing, bro, burnt my mouth. I think I learned my lesson on that one. Mr. Lewis says, good to be back. I know, bro. You've been MIA for a little bit. I don't know, but I consider the fifth musketeer to be Eric, Lopez, Tater, Buto. Buto's not here either. Me and other options may vary. Other options may vary. Normally when I go into like, if I'm watching another live stream Usually I'm gonna switch over to like my personal channel so like people aren't like blowing up. I went into one person's live stream the other day, and I was on the Call Me Old Fashioned channel, bro, and like 2 or 3 people said something, and I was like, fuck, no, it looks like I'm trying to be weird in his chat, so I just fucking left. Mr. Lopez says, sorry, Eric, nothing personal, just usually multitasking. He ignored you, buddy. It is what it is. The one thing that sucks about these bottles when they're harder to find for me, like I like drinking them obviously, but then I don't like drinking them because I don't want them to. I don't want them to be gone. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to have to hunt them down again. Like I gotta get me that Woodford's double oak. That's what I gotta get. That and what the hell else was just coming out? It's in another video that's posting. I think Saturday. I wish I knew what that button meant. Oh, bro, who's had the the Buffalo Trace, like the bourbon cream and Buffalo Trace together? Anybody like that? Is that even good? There was a guy trying to sell me pretty hard on it earlier, and I was like, I think I'm okay. So, but then I had a different idea, so I may end up picking one up unless everybody says it's gross, and I'm just gonna leave it alone. Never tried it, seen it, never bothered. Bro, one of my very first drinks was like Bailey's and coffee. I remember I took like a sip and was like shit faced. So, I mean, it's more of like a White Russian. That's typically what that stuff's used for, but I've never used it with bourbon. I never said, you know what, this is really good bourbon. Let me put milk in this. You know what I mean? But yeah, Mr. Lopez, I know you missed it. I'll quickly go over it for you too, just so. Yeah, giveaway information. We'll be going live on May 24th to actually do the giveaway and announce the winners, all that stuff. But every video that you comment on, which you probably already have comments on some, those all get added in for an entry. I'm going to pick 4 videos to pick a comment from. Those 4 are going to go into a little duck race. And then, of course, winner of the duck race can pick either E.H. Taylor Small Batch or Antique 107. Or Eagle Rare if that's what you prefer, but most people aren't going to choose that. Obviously, you have to be subscribed, and you have to be in the live stream May 24th. And obviously, more important, you got to be 21. I don't think anybody in here is not 21, except for that one guy that keeps trying to make me say huge erection. Like that guy. He pops in from time to time. Eric's like, I usually drink it down to about half and then go to a different bottle so I can save the good ones. Bro, for me, like, I could sit here and just go to town on a bottle, but I like to drink it in like increments, right? Like I'll drink this, but then I probably won't touch it for like, I may drink it like tomorrow, just to like have another day back to back. But then I won't touch it for a while, and I try to like rotate through this collection. So the last thing I want to do is like have any of these bottles just sit here for forever. You know what I mean? Like you guys can see, my Buffalo Trace is almost gone. You know, I've dented the Travelers, even though the Travelers isn't that great. But Buffalo Trace reached out; they're sending me another one, so to each his own. But yeah, no, I try to kind of rotate through everything, or like when I'm not on a live and I have a drink, I try to pick stuff that I drink the least, just to kind of make sure it doesn't sit too long. The Buffalo Bourbon Cream and Buffalo Trace root beer is good together, and I don't like root beer. Wait, what are we talking? Buffalo Trace has a root beer? Fuck out of here. Let me look that up. Wait, what are we talking about, bro? Oh, Freddy's? That's Buffalo Trace's? Oh, shit, I didn't know that. You learn something every day. Bro, it's $40 for a 6-pack? How much alcohol is in that thing? I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Non-alcoholic? Caffeine. There's just regular root beer? Oh my God, y'all are nuts. Ain't no way I'm paying $40 for regular root beer. Ain't no way. What the hell? I left my ass off. I was about to say that guy. Careful, bro. I'm gonna blow your comments section to increase my odds of being picked. Yeah, just to give you a heads up, it's just each video. Like if you comment like a million times on one video, that doesn't help. Like if you really want to try to get all your entries in a sense, just one comment per video will do. You know, I'm not saying you have to go do that either, but to each his own. Let's see. Tuxedo Cat says, I just looked up Buffalo Trace root beer out of sheer intrigue. And what the fuck? Bro, you guys saw me react to it live. I didn't realize what was happening. Tuxedo Cats, I may need to be checked. ID. Yeah, I'll be carding everybody. I think it's Freddy's root beer. Yeah, it's Freddy's with an IE. FREDDIES, about 3S. Root beer's Buffalo Trace. Bro, it says this delicious root beer is named after famed tour guide Freddie Johnson. Blah, blah, blah. It says, for adults, mixing with Buffalo Trace bourbon cream to make a fabulous root beer float. Sold by the case. Contains 24 bottles. Oh. Bro, they got to put that in bulk. If they don't put it in bulk, they're fucking losing money. Because they have a picture of a 6-pack here. You know what I mean? And the price says $40, $39.95 for a 6-pack of Freddy's root beer. If it's 6-pack for $40, well, you're out your mind. I'm not paying that. Like, who the fuck would pay that? $40. I'd buy one individually. And even if that one might be expensive, I would, if I wanted it, I would buy one. But I'm not buying a 6-pack for $40. But then it says, a case contains 24 bottles, maximum 2 per cart. If you'd like to order in bulk, please, blah, blah, blah. So apparently, if you're ordering this, bro, it just doesn't give you enough detail to know if that's true. It says it's sold by the case, and a case contains 24 bottles. So I'm guessing if you order a quantity of one, there should be 24 bottles of root beer. Tuxedo Cat says Avs are blowing it to Dallas. Jeez. I'm going to comment a million times on all your videos. Just to kind of give you a heads up, I don't know how YouTube does it for you guys. If you blow up somebody's comments just like a shit ton of like spam, you may like flag your own account. Just, I'd be careful. Count to 1 million in the comments, one at a time. Oh my God. Mr. Lopez says, I like boys. Everything else is LA. Yeah, I get it. Cowboys fan. Get out of here. Bro, I watched the Panthers game yesterday. Oh, we repping, bro. We're repping Panthers. Panthers game, bro. They let me down. I bought the kid a onesie. Me and the kid had matching onesies for his first hockey game. First one that we watched. I know there's been on, but I haven't had time to watch them. But yeah, I got his matching stuff. Went out there and choked. Could have shut him away. Now we're going to Boston. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. But yeah. Let me get to this right here. He says, no, I can't do a million. I'll probably quit after 10. Hey, I feel you. What's crazy is the Panthers have never won at all. So all my teams have been known to just like shit the bed. The best time was the 2012 to 2014 with the Miami Heat. We went on a little burner and we were, you know, we had some shit to cheer for. Dolphins, the Marlins, you just kind of watch, you know. You don't really cheer, you just kind of nod your head. Dolphins were good last year, but you never know. My old boss is an Avs fan. I used to talk shit all the time to him. It was a good time. I'm still trying to figure out why this thing is all like has a lock symbol on it. Why is that locked? I don't know. I need to leave it alone, but it bugs me. Sometimes water is super refreshing, you know? But yeah, that's basically all I had for you guys today. Just wanted to go over the Eagle Rare stuff. Go over making sure that you get into those bourbon chat rooms if you're really hunting something. I think finding those Facebook pages, if you're really wanting to find something, they're going to be your best odds because you get the results with the masses. I think that's just a big play on that stuff. Eric says, I can't talk much sports. I'm from Kentucky, and we don't have anything except for UK basketball. And yeah, and then you're out here just blowing people's brackets. I get it. I'm pissed about that. I have bandwagon teams. So places like North Carolina, Kentucky, a lot of these places that don't have a lot of sports teams, they're allowed to pick somebody in their vicinity or just whatever random team. It just can't be the team that wins that year. You can't be like, hey, I like football. Who's winning? Patriots. I'm a Patriots fan. You can't do that. Or nowadays it would be the Chiefs. You know what I mean? You got to pick a runner-up. Like you can go to Cincinnati. You can do Miami if you really want to. I don't know if you want to do that, but Kentucky did good in college baseball. They sound like a good baseball team, you know? But yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and start to shut her down. We're still going to be live Friday, normal live stream. Eric already is planning out the streams now. We're going to do that, the blind tasting between the Eagle Rare, the Blantons, and the Weller. And maybe I'll throw in the Buffalo Trace as well. Maybe the Travelers. Who knows? We'll just fucking blind them all. And we'll have the wife blind them all out. Have some fun with that stuff. And yeah. And then, of course, make sure you guys stay tuned. Turn the bell on for the, I can't even remember what day it is. What is it? Let's go to it. For the stream on May 24th for the actual giveaway. We can do the duck races. Have a good old time. So make sure you stay tuned for all of that. And yeah, other than that, boys, I appreciate hanging out on a random Wednesday, drinking some Eagle Rare with me. But yeah, other than that, boys, I will see you on the other side. Peace.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the love.